Nelly Furtado is about to walk in. We're going to talk to her. New music, old music, everything music, and other things other than music. You know, Nelly Furtado has been such... Well, I'll tell her when she gets in here. She's been such an important part of our careers with so much great music. It's great to finally get her in here. I don't think we've ever had her on.
Oh, really?
No. Anyway, let's bring in Nelly Furtado.
Live from the Mercedes-Benz Interview Lounge.
Excellent. It's so nice to see you. Hi, Nelly.
Hello. Hello.
We're on the air. Don't use foul language. I'm Elvis. Nice to see you. Oh, thank you.
Oh,
please come in. Sit down. We've got so much to talk about.
We go way back.
We do. Well, I was just saying, you know, this station where we're located, Z100 in New York, your music has been such a vital part of our radio station for so many years.
Yes.
It's great to have you here today to talk about this chapter.
I know. I'm thrilled to be here. Honestly, I have so much positive. So I have so many positive associations with like radio and over the years, especially in the U.S. Just kind of through the years since the beginning of my career, so many fond memories of like traveling through the U.S. and speaking to radio stations or at radio shows, and just really those are my most valued moments. Meeting fans, I would tell you, like just meeting, you know, the truck driver who had to come in and say hello with a CD. Yes, a CD. This is the year 2002.
Remember those?
Who just said, I love I'm Like a Bird. I've never heard of you, but I heard the song while I was driving my, 12-hour shift, and I had to, when I knew the radio station was doing this event, I had to come meet you. Like those moments you never forget because they're so real.
Well, these are the legacy moments. Like I say, well, if someone ever asks me, well, what do you want your legacy to be? I'm like, I want one day someone to go, I remember we were living in New York. There was that guy that had that show, but we laughed. We listened every day. What was his name? I'm okay with that legacy. You don't have to know my name. But I'm Like a Bird. I mean, that goes back to what? Whoa, Nelly, right? Mm-hmm. And then look at all the fascinating things you've done in your life since then. And it hasn't been all music, which I find fascinating. And I find that, not knowing you, I find that probably makes you a much more well-rounded person than someone who's just been trying to do music the entire time. I'm assuming.
Appreciate that.
You may be an
so
awful
much.
human being. I don't know.
Don't talk to them.
You may be the worst. No, I don't think so.
You're absolutely right. I've taken some breaks, and I've done that for my own, well-being, just so I can just, float back into the crowd and just kind of feel life and other things, and then I write all my songs. So I'm like, I need that. So otherwise, what would I write about?
But that's being an artist. An artist shouldn't be doing art every day because
yeah, that's the goal.
All right. Well,
I have a question.
Okay,
I played your piano in the green room.
It's
There's
a nice
small
piano.
Little thing. I made a beat. I'm going to send it to Timbaland.
Do it.
Beat Club. See if he'll accept
we
it.
want credit for that. Okay, let me introduce you to everyone. So Danielle is at home. Here she is.
Oh, hi, Danielle. You're at home today.
Yes.
And Froggy's in Jacksonville. He's up there.
Oh my gosh. How's the weather?
It's very nice and muggy.
I love that question. How's the weather? And Gandhi did make it in today.
Hi, Gandhi. Thank you for coming in.
Anytime.
So Danielle, where were you going to go?
So my question is, like, when we all started, and you as well, there was no social media. There was none of that stuff.
Correct.
How do you feel about it? Do you love it? Do you hate it? Are you indifferent?
I personally love it. I've benefited tremendously from apps like TikTok because there's been a resurgence of my music because of TikTok. And at first I didn't get it. I had my daughter, I think my oldest was 16. I have 3 kids. Mm-hmm. But at the time, my oldest was 16, and she's like, Mom, Promiscuous is trending on TikTok. And I'm like scratching my head going, what does that mean? What do I do?
So she's trying to call me attorney?
Yeah. And that's grown into me just like going to the dance studio, making videos for TikTok, like looking at the trends, getting inspired by TikTok. So for me personally, I'm lucky enough to have a catalog that goes way back. So to have those songs have a resurgence has meant the world to me. And it's actually made me more excited about my career. Like it's kind of brought me back in the ring per se, where I'm like, let's go.
But now we're going from, as Danielle's talking about social media, TikTok, but now we're rolling into AI.
Yes.
Now, okay. Yes. Don't give me any like smiles because I don't know how you feel about it. Yeah, I'm going to ask you the question. Then we want to hear what you think. How will you feel when your daughter sends you a video of you singing a song and it's not you and it's a song you've never heard of?
I feel like if we we could make the voice, like everybody's individual characteristics of their voice, like singers and that, into like a system kind of like Shazam, knows the codes. Like you play Shazam, a digital thing, and it knows what song it is. Maybe we could do that with AI.
So you're good with AI then?
Well,
your answer is
there's
yes. Thumbs
there's
up.
so many lawyers in the world. I'm sure they'll figure it out.
Fingers crossed.
Yeah, but I feel like I'm not super it's not super triggering or anything. I think it could be like a positive thing. But I will say I heard a song recently that was like an interpolation of one of my songs. I think it was Give It To Me. It was what they call. I literally sent it to my friend, like a DJ. I sent it to say I can't even tell if this is my voice because it was a singer sounding exactly like me.
Really? So it fooled you a little bit.
And it wasn't AI, but it's the same idea, right? It's like, let's go in and create that sound. And so in a way, it's flattering. You're like,
well, it's flattering until someone makes money off you.
Right.
And then you're like, screw these people.
Yeah. No, but it's happened. I was in the studio recording, and one of my friends that I write with, Angeli, like she was singing these lines, and then I sang them. And I was like, is this you? Is this my voice or your voice? So it's, because, we can't. So it'll be even worse when we get the robots doing it. I really won't. I really won't be able to tell if it's me.
I mean, next week we're interviewing the Nelly Furtado robot.
Very creepy.
Does Nelly know? No, shh, don't tell her.
So I'm also really gullible. So you can tell me anything. I'm like, I'm also a conspiracy theorist. I'm like, oh my god, it's not me. Like I've had that where somebody's mixed me into the track and I'm like, you used the demo singer, like that's not my voice, and so who knows? It's all relative when it comes to music.
All right, okay.
I feel like it's all good and everyone's embracing it sort of right now until the AI starts touring, and then it's like, I don't really know about that one. Are you good? You're good if people just use your voice and do what they do with it. You don't mind
I mean, it's happening now. People do remixes and they re-sing them. Like if you go, there's so many resung songs, right? There's like the regular version of a song, then there's like 10 other versions. So it kind of already exists.
Well, the great thing about social media and I guess AI one day is, as you were saying with your daughter, it's bringing music back. It's bringing songs back that may have faded for some people or that they remember them. Okay.
You used to have to die to get those big pops, right?
Sure.
And now it's
Which
like
one?
TikTok's bringing them back.
Oh yeah, for sure. And I think it's almost like feel like AI is going to be like really sophisticated karaoke. It's like elevated karaoke.
I hope it's that simple.
Yeah.
By the way, just turning us on, Nelly Furtado is here. Of course, we're playing Keep Going Up. Of course, Nelly and Timbaland and Justin Timberlake. So I go back to 2007 with Give It To Me.
Oh,
Right. Oh, Froggy, you like Give It To Me?
yeah. I'm going to be honest with you. I'm going to fangirl right now. Promiscuous and Say It Right are two of my favorite songs of all time, and I'm not exaggerating. If I'm listening to the radio at any point
this morning.
and I hear either one of those songs, I will turn it up as loud as it will go every single time. I just love those, and Give It Up To Me is another one that just is so good.
Well, Loose itself, the album was
so good.
Thank you.
Okay, so between Whoa Nelly and Loose and now.
Mm-hmm.
You did things other than music, which I find, I love these stories. I mean, you were a librarian at a school, and you worked for a record store, I think.
I did, my friend's vinyl shop.
I know, but
I did a whole Spanish album.
No, as an artist.
Yeah.
You did?
I won a Latin Grammy, actually.
Okay,
yeah,
I'm stupid.
not a lot
I'm
of people know about it.
I barely speak English.
Well, I guess my Spanish-speaking audience knows.
They do. Anyway,
Hola.
I love the global feel that you bring to the room, but I love that you're. Okay, look, question. Let me rephrase. When you were between music projects, and you were doing things that weren't music, how did as an artist, was that a positive time for you, or it was a time of growth? I mean, I don't know. What was your life like between
at the time?
The music?
I really needed it because every time I would I'm a very overachiever type of personality, a bit obsessive compulsive. So when I do something, I do it full force. There's no middle ground. So if I'm working, I am you want me to swim underwater for 5 minutes? I'll do it.
Right.
So if I'm doing promotion or promoting something, I'm pedal to the metal, go. So it tends to make me feel burnt out after a while. So I need to take longer breaks. That's just kind of my style.
You're being a mother at the same time.
I'm also a mom, and I obviously I love being a mom, and I just learn and grow so much from it, and I love that that those times in my life also, have been so special. And yeah, I like to take time when I do things. But I've found a new balance recently because I feel like now that I have small ones, like I've got like a 5-year-old, a 5-year-old daughter, a 4-year-old son, and a 19-year-old who's like in third year, like here at NYU, and I'm loving my job more than ever. I'm loving my job.
Your energy is
Yeah.
off the chart fabulous, by the way.
Thank you so much.
I was about to say the F word. It's effing fabulous.
Wait, I want to know if you were the hot librarian. Did you have your hair in a bun? And
Yeah, we were the hot
glasses,
librarian.
I was kind of just at my daughter's
Even the
school.
gay boys like me wanted to like play with your hair and stuff.
Yeah, and I thought it was kind of hot. No, I unfortunately know how to dress down too well. So it's like so extreme. It's like I either look like a paper bag or I'm fully glammed up.
There's no in between.
Did the kids at the school know, like, oh my God, Nelly Furtado is our librarian?
Yeah, it was kind of like just quiet moments. Me and the Dewey Decimal System,
No, okay, now stop right now. You brought it up. Now, so we were talking about you earlier, and Nate said, I wonder if she even knows what the Dewey Decimal System is. I said, absolutely. I think
still use it?
they still use it, don't they?
An 80s kid, yes. I spent many hours in the library reading Judy Blume as a child.
There are people out there going, what the hell are they talking about? Who's Dewey? And why does he have a decimal system?
No, for sure. No, I need those. And I similarly, like the record store thing was like, I was just like sad one day, like sad at a craft store. I don't know if you've been there. It was like miles away. I was at like Michael's or something. And I was like, well, I don't know. I was feeling like sad. And then my car just beeline to the record store I used to go buy vinyl at when I was making my very first album as a teenager.
Right.
And I'm like,
see, this is good.
give me a job here.
I know, but I see
need
what you're
to feel
doing.
alive again.
I see what you were doing because when you were a kid, that record store, that was like building the foundation of your career.
Oh God,
you
yeah.
know?
Like my lifeblood was music. Like since a child, like every instrument, every choir, every marching band, jazz band.
You were in a marching band?
Yeah, I played trombone.
You did?
Yeah,
I
for
love
10
it when
years.
women play trombone. I was the drum
Yeah.
major because I had to be in charge at all times.
That's major. No
So
pun intended.
stupid. It was so stupid.
Boom, you played the big bass drum?
No, I was the drum major.
Oh, shoot. Okay.
Oh, no, I was in charge.
I always envied like American like high school stuff because we had a band, but it was not a marching band, and we did not have a cheerleading team. I used to like idolize because I'm Canadian. Idolize like the football like high school teen movies.
Did the hockey players have a cheerleading squad?
No, it's
Hey,
too
did you
cold.
ever go into a hockey locker room? They're the smelliest locker rooms ever. Moving on. Hey, I have this weird feeling, and I've been doing this for a while, so I don't know. Maybe I'm just, maybe I'm all stoned or something. I'm on shrooms right now. I'm kidding. I just have a feeling that you have a lot more coming out. I mean, I know that we're playing the
my
song with you
God.
and Timbaland and Justin, but
I am holding music like I'm
so
like,
I mean, okay,
it's like ready
you
to
and-
let. Like I have so much music.
Are
that's
you and
gonna come
Timbaland
out.
about to like pop some stuff?
Yes. Okay. So this
Oh,
is what
so the answer
happened.
is yes.
I'll take you back. So this summer I released "Eat Your Man," a song with Dom Dolla, electro tech house DJ, amazing. He's like big in like the rave scene, the dance scene, and so we played at Lollapalooza together like a month ago. That was so fun to do. Love that song. It's a throwback to some of my old songs. It's like "I'll eat your man, devour him." Oh, it's like a whole like throwback in the lyrics.
Yeah.
And then I hooked up with Timbaland in Miami, and we did "Keep Going Up," and we're gonna keep making more music. But I also have an arsenal of other music I've been making for the last like 12 months solid.
See,
So-
And you're going to be at the MTV Video Music Awards tonight, right?
Shh, don't tell anyone. It's a
Oh,
secret.
sorry. Oopsie.
it's everywhere. Do you think there'll be an NSYNC reunion tonight? Oh.
If there is, I have not heard about it, but I feel like by judging from like this reaction, I
What?
think there is, and nobody told me.
Yeah, I'm thinking maybe there.
I think there is.
Hey, what's scary?
Oh, we have some great texts coming in. Nelly.
sick.
Yeah, no, Nelly is iconic. My absolute favorite. My 2.5-year-old sings I'm Like a Bird every day.
That
Love
is
Nelly.
so cute.
And her Spanish language album is awesome. These are real-time texts.
That
Now,
is so
okay.
sweet. Thank you so much.
Is the word iconic a positive or a negative or a little like a little bit of both?
I love it.
Okay, take it.
Yeah, right.
If someone
think
if someone ever uses
really
the word
fun.
legend, I'm saying legends are dead. Are they?
No, I don't know. I don't really mind it. I mean, people kind of throw that word around now, like for fun, which is cool. And then, yeah, I love like iconic images and iconic like things like that last forever. I think now that it's been, I guess, 23 years since I started, I like kind of like look back and go, okay, maybe we did a good job with that. But
Right.
while it was happening, I was just totally just like dissing myself all the time.
Nelly Furtado is here. A 3-year-old, a 4-year-old, and a 19-year-old. What you're doing now, if you're on the road, you're doing what you're doing, it takes a lot of time.
Yeah.
Being a mom and doing this, the balance.
Major balance.
How is that balance for you?
Oh my God. Well, I think it's like any other job, like where it's not, but it is. Like the only thing that's different are the hours sometimes, because I like to be at the studio really late at night. So I just like make time and make my schedule a certain way where I can have blocks of time where I'm being creative and blocks of time where I'm just really hammering in the work. Doesn't leave much time for like a social life, but I try my best because I don't want to get burnt out again. So I have to make it all flow, you know.
Well, but
I have a lot of fun at work, which helps.
Good. Yeah. And that's part of the balance. But here you are in New York City. I mean, you've got a job tonight because it's the show. I mean, are you going out? Are you going to restaurants? Are you seeing friends?
Yes, I will go out.
Okay, all
I'm
right.
also like single lady, so it's fun for me to go out
Oh,
and
watch
just like
out.
meet people and yeah. Yeah,
Should we
it's
alert
This
the
is
media?
what I'm talking
Nelly
about.
Furtado's
Talk
catting
about-
around town.
Talking about it. No, it's fun. Like it's a good time. Like I think I'm having way more fun now in like my 40s than I ever did.
Well, let's talk about the evolution.
honest.
The evolution of Nelly Furtado. I mean, the business is a totally different world now than it was then. You've grown in. I'm making assumptions. You've grown into this new role with your association with music.
Mm-hmm.
Are you digging it? I mean, is it as fun now as it was then? Is it exhilarating? What's the difference between then and now for you?
It's more fun now because I remembered that like you just have to do it for yourself, you know? Like if I've put in the rehearsal time, I've prepared myself, I get out on stage and the work has been done already and there's not, like you can't control the rest.
Right.
So a certain level of detachment, like, you know, okay, gonna give it to God, let's go. Let's just work hard and try your best. Like literally it sounds so simple, but I feel like that's where I'm at right now.
You look at anyone anywhere listening to this conversation with you, Nelly Furtado, and they can relate. I want everyone to relate with what you're talking about. The evolution of your life, like what it was like when you were younger. Let's say you're listening right now, you're in an insurance business or you're an assistant or you're the president of a global, whatever. Mm-hmm. Look at where you were versus now. It's always great to like stop down and go, okay, how have I grown since then? Mm-hmm. And what did I learn? Mm-hmm. What have I yet to learn? What have I not mastered yet? Do you ever think these things? Like
Most definitely.
What do I still need to go conquer?
I like wouldn't be here if I hadn't spent like time going within and just kind of like working on myself. And I spent a lot of Friday nights with my journal, you know?
Right? No, nothing wrong with that.
Yeah, before. Now I'm having a little more fun, but that was necessary because it was like, okay, let's reflect. I do believe that you just gotta like, you have to crash once in a while to like build yourself up back again. And that whole cliche about like the darkest moments making you who you are and all that, it's true. So I would say now I'm just enjoying myself more. I realize that it's not that serious. Try your best, you know, like especially even having the perspective of children with like decades in between, that like you understand what's important and what's not, you know? Like you might have been concerned about all these little things that aren't that important.
Like your older daughter, you said?
Well, yeah,
you were much more strict because you were a new mom. Now the 3 and the 4 year old,
like,
you let them eat
TV,
Now you let the kids eat food off the floor. You don't care anymore.
I want to say I'm joking.
I don't know.
But no, it's true. Yeah. And there's in life in general, even my job, I'm like, okay, you have nobody to blame except for you. If you screw up or if things don't go well, like that's on you. It's on me. You know what I mean? Because I'm the one who needs to speak up. I'm the one who needs to deliver. I'm the one who needs to make sure the quality is there. You know what I mean?
Yes, I do.
Yeah.
Because like otherwise you're just a bitter person walking around.
So when you need to relax and unplug and reset, because you said you don't want to burn out, what's your go-to?
Good question. I love just like leaving my phone at home or putting on airplane mode and like maybe just packing a picnic for my little ones and putting them in the wagon and just going to the park all day long.
They don't have cars in Canada? It's like a horse wagon? Is this like an Amish thing?
It's basically like a horse and carriage.
I got you. Well, I tell you, having you here is pretty amazing because look, we play music because it's our business to play it.
Yes.
It's a part of what we have to do. But at the same time, your music has always just been really great and solid and moving. And to hear you here today playing this song and anticipating more music to come, it's a pretty cool thing, Nelly.
Oh, I feel the same way seeing you again. I mean, I've known you for 23 years.
You got it. Am I that old?
That's how old we are. Here we go.
Yep, it's been a while.
When I was 5, we met.
Exactly. It was a fetus. You were a fetus at the time. Anyway.
No, but I feel the same way. Very warm, fuzzy feeling.
This is great. We want nothing but wonderful things to continue for you.
Thank you.
And
so sweet.
And as people listen and hear about, like I said before, the evolution of your life, I hope it's relatable to everyone, no matter what you're doing in life. Where if you end up how you seem to be ending up, it's okay. You're good. You're good.
I just try to be grateful. Like that's all. Like I just remember, like I saw like Coco, the new winner of the. Make me not sound stupid.
Coco
please.
Gauff.
Thank you.
Yeah. Of the U.S. Open.
I saw her talking about like I'm so grateful to be playing tennis because there are people who don't know where their next meal is coming from. You know, and I'm like, that is such a great message.
It's true, and she's amazing.
That's a great message, you know. And I feel like gratitude has changed my life. You
and
know?
having her
And
represent us, the U.S. around the world when playing tennis. We're so lucky to have that.
Yeah, it's so nice to see something so positive and see somebody say something so positive and be like, yeah, that's hype, that's abundance, that's amazing.
Well, keep doing that. And even in your dark days, don't forget to do it because people need that. And I think you're a great example of someone who is making other people feel good. I feel lifted up.
Oh my gosh, thank you.
My old man boobs may be sagging. Maybe sagging. But the rest of me feels very uplifted. Very uplifted. Lifting and separating.
You look snatched. You look great.
Nelly Furtado. I'm going to play the song. But you know what? I'm going to do... How much time do we have? Can I play 2 songs?
If you want.
Oh, please do.
Can I read her one more text?
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
Somebody texted in that the album Whoa Nelly helped them out of their dark place in high school. So thank you for that.
Aww.
I know. I feel like those are the messages that make it all exciting and worthwhile.
Thank you. Tell them I say hi and I love them.
Oh, they'll be excited.
I think they just heard it. So
Yeah.
it's good. You're good. They heard it because they're listening to every word.
I love you. Thank you.
There you go. Okay,
Same here.
I'm definitely going to play... yeah, keep going up. Okay. But, okay, Froggy, since you are so into the catalog, what is it you want to hear from Nelly?
Either Say It Right.
No, give me the one you want to hear.
Give me Say It Right.
Bring up Sarah. Okay, we'll play that in a second, but I'll play
Yes.
Keep Going Up now.
Give him what he wants.
God, I love that song.
Nelly
Like
Furtado,
keep going up. Yeah.
thank you for coming in.
Oh, thank you, Elvis. So good to see you.
It's Tuesday, so we're going to do the Tuesday twofer. We're going to play two from
Spid.
Twofer.
2 from Nelly Furtado.
Double fister.
Oh, ouch.
Hello.
Always a wild time.
I don't even know her.
Wow. Nelly's getting out.
With that said,
You guys went deep with that one.
no, you did.
You're on a roll here.
I just sat here. I sat here and did nothing. Nelly Furtado, it's so great having you here.
That means you're holding 2 beers. Anyway.
Yes, Nelly Furtado, everyone. Fader.
Yeah.
I love it when songs fade. Nelly Furtado, how great was that?
She is incredibly beautiful, which I know, none of us said it when she was actually in the room on the air, but oh my God.
No, without doubt. She always has been. And her energy was just what we all need in our lives. So
Yeah.
Nelly Furtado, keep an eye on her. She's got music coming out. She popped it right here. She told us. So when it comes out, let's support.